Hello, treasures. This is Julie Haugen with Healing Treasures Massage in Gresham, Oregon. And I'm coming to you today to talk about some things that I think you could really benefit from. Excuse me. Today I want to talk about the idea of, do massages have to hurt? Recently I was interacting with a client and we were working into an area that had a lot of pain response that was happening, and I just kind of settled into the area, talked with my client, and we worked through it. And their response to it physically was, oh my gosh, it doesn't hurt anymore. And then emotionally, they were super excited that I didn't do something like, throw my elbow into it and press so hard that they couldn't breathe. So they were really excited, and they said, oh my gosh, you're changing my perception of what massage is supposed to be like. And I'm really liking this, that I can have therapeutic value to my massage and relax at the same time. They didn't know that it was possible. So I want to talk to you about that, about the science of pain and the science of relaxation. So somehow we get it into our minds that this concept of no pain, no gain, that we work hard and our bodies end up hurting because we're either doing really good at what we're supposed to be doing, or our bodies are defying and betraying us, and we must punish them to get them back into alignment. I don't know where that philosophy comes from, but it's absolutely not true. I don't know why we do that to ourselves. So on a science level, here's what happens. If we have a massage that makes us clench our jaws, hold our breath, grind our teeth together, and wait for the stroke or the pressure to be done, so that we can go, oh my gosh. It's actually doing more harm than good. What happens is that our body, our central nervous system that does so well at taking care of us, says, oh no, stress is happening. Maybe there's a bear coming out of the woods and we need to protect Sally or John or whoever and get ready to run at any moment. So when we have that lockdown and we're not breathing normally, our body actually sends adrenaline to the muscles that are being worked on and tells them to get hard, because something's going to happen and they might have to bolt up off the bed and run for their lives to protect themselves. So the outcome of that is that the treatment is not very effective. The person who's receiving the treatment can end up with bruises and feel very sore for days on end after the treatment. And then for the massage therapist, it ends up being a whole lot of hard work and then frustration in the end, because what we've wanted to do, which is help somebody create the opportunity for change, hasn't gotten to happen. So now let's flip that around and look at it from the other way. Let's partner with the central nervous system. If we find an area that is tender, sore, if you have a therapist who has been trained well, which is a very, all therapists are trained well. We'll do that. Anybody who is currently certified in Oregon has had a lot of training. Each state, it varies on the expectation requirements, but I'm digressing. So therapists know that if you hold into a sore space and encourage their client to take a nice full breath like that. There's this really cool thing that happens. It's called the Golgi tendon reflex. That oxygen that you've just taken in goes through your body and gets into the bloodstream, and the body, which is so smart, it's so awesome, it sends that new fresh oxygen to the muscles that are being worked on, and it activates the Golgi tendon reflex, which says, shh, muscle, you're safe. There's no worry. There's no bear coming out of the woods. You can relax, you can stretch, and you can find where your original shape is. And then the muscle goes, oh, okay, I'll trust you. And then change happens, and it's so cool. So I wanted to share that with you because I get it. I've been on both sides. I used to be the person that thought, I have to hurt so much. You know, I used to have my therapist take apart my shoulders so bad and into under my arms that I hated my bra for 4 days after getting a treatment because everything hurt so much. It hurt to lift my arms, it hurt to do all of these different things, and I thought that I was doing good to my body by being so harsh like that. Now, as a therapist, I understand that a little bit softer approach can really make a big difference in creating the opportunity for change in a body that has lasting benefits. It's the coolest thing. And, you know, think about it from any other scenario. If you've got somebody emotionally coming at you aggressively going, change, 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 you're not going to want to change. You're going to get all riled up and want to stand firm in what you're doing. But if somebody talks to you lovingly and with value, it creates opportunity to see different sides. So those are my thoughts today. And I also wanted to share, does that mean that massages always have to be light and, you know, feather light? No, absolutely not. Massages can be firm and effective without causing pain. So that's the other big question that I wanted to address today. And hi, Debbie. Oh my gosh. Massage is amazing and creates huge change. And the only other thing that I would really encourage you with today is to know that you are empowered. You have the ability and the means of being able to talk with your therapist. I know it can be awkward being on the table, being, if you've unclothed and you're, you know, hiding under the covers, but let your therapist know how you're feeling. Let them know if something feels like it's too much pain. Oftentimes my clients will tell me, oh, I just trust you, you know what you're doing, you know if it's going to be too much or not. You know where to go find the things because I don't know what's wrong. Well, on the one hand, that's true, but on the other hand, no matter how much training I have, no matter how much I can feel what's happening on the table, I don't know what that person's body is telling them that day. You feel different physically and emotionally every single day. Every day is a new story that your body wants to share. So it's really important to let your therapist know how you're feeling, what your body's telling you, and emotionally as well, what you're feeling in your heart and in your thoughts that day. So that you two, both of you, as client and as therapist, can create a plan that's going to be most effective and beneficial to you, that capitalizes on your time and gives you opportunity for the most change. So that was a whole lot to share today, but it's something that's been on my heart to share. And if you have any questions, please know that I am always here for you. And you can drop me a line here in the comments, or send me an email, juliehaugenlmt@gmail.com. I'd be happy to talk with you privately about anything you have a concern about. And I'm always here for you. I hope you're having a wonderfully blessed week. This is Julie Haugen with Healing Treasures Massage in Gresham, Oregon. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Bye.